we'll study about nomenclature of enzymes and classification of enzymes. So, what do you understand by the word nomenclature? Nomenclature means naming. So, nomenclature of enzymes means naming of enzymes. So, they are done on the basis of the substrate acted upon. That means the substrate on which the enzyme is acting. For example, lipase, in this lipids is the substrate, so lipase acts on lipids, and nuclease acts on nucleic acid, lactase acts on lactose. So they are named according to the substrate on which the enzyme is acting. So the suffix asease was added to the substrate for naming the enzyme. So they are done on the basis of substrate and on the basis of chemical reaction. There are two systems. So on the basis of the substrate, you know that the asease suffix is added to the name of the substrate on which the enzyme is acting. For example, sucrase, maltase, lipase. But on the basis of chemical reaction, according to the system, enzymes are named according to the catalyzed reaction by them. What type of chemical reaction is taking place. So according to it, the enzyme is named. So hydrolase, carboxylase, dehydrogenase. So in hydrolase, it is a class of enzyme where it uses water to break a chemical bond. You know that. And in case of carboxylase, where incorporation of carbon dioxide takes place. So, but there are many enzymes which are named according to both the systems. For example, L-glutamic dehydrogenase, where L-glutamic is the substrate and dehydrogenase, it denotes the name of the reaction taking place. Next part is the classification of enzymes. So, International Union of Biochemistry, IUB, appointed an enzyme commission in 1961. So enzymes were divided into 6 major classes, and each class represents the general type of reaction brought up by the enzyme. So every class, it denotes the type of reaction taking place. So first, oxidoreductases, second is transferases, third is hydrolases, and fourth one is lyases, fifth is isomerases, and last one is the ligases. Now the first class of enzyme is oxidoreductases. So as the name suggests, it involves oxidation reduction reactions. So here oxidation and reduction will take place. AH2 will combine with B to form A and BH2. So oxidation of A and reduction of B will take place. Examples are cytochrome oxidase, alcohol dehydrogenase, and reductase. Next class is transferases. So as the name suggests, it involves transfer of functional groups. So they catalyze the reactions where transfer of functional group will take place. There are groups like amino group, phosphate, methyl, ketone. So they transfer the functional group. These enzymes catalyze the reactions where transfer of functional group will take place. For example, AX will react with B to form A and BX. Example, transaminase, transphosphatase, and third is hydrolases. So enzymes that bring about hydrolysis of various compounds are these are those enzymes which bring about the hydrolysis of various compounds. So in this, they catalyze the reaction in which the addition or removal of water molecule takes place. So in any reaction where addition of water molecule is done in presence of hydrolase enzyme. See, AB will react with water to form AH and BOH. So the larger molecule is break down into smaller molecules by addition of water. For example, esterase, amylase, nuclease. And the fourth class is lyases. So this word means to break the bond. This type of enzyme catalyzes reaction in which without hydrolysis in substrate, it breaks the special covalent bond of substrate and remove the group. So here without hydrolysis, the large molecule is breaking into smaller molecules and it will break the strong covalent bond. See, AB reacts with XY to form AXBY. Next is isomerases, where enzyme involved in all the isomerization reactions. So interconversion of isomers will take place. These are the class of enzymes that catalyzes the reaction that rearranges the intramolecular arrangement in substrate, and it changes the orientation, that is the substrate is changed into optical isomer. Example is phosphohexose isomerase. And the last class is ligases. As the name suggests, ligate to, that means something to join or to bind. So the enzymes catalyze the synthetic reactions where two molecules are joined together. Synthetic means there is synthesis taking place. So they are two molecules which are joining together. So A plus B react to form AB. Examples are pyruvate carboxylase, citrate synthetase. So we've done with classification of enzymes. If you want to learn them in sequence, you can always look at this mnemonic where OTHLIL, O stands for oxidoreductases, T for transferases, H for hydrolases, L for lyases, I for isomerases, and L for ligases. So OTH, remember this mnemonic, OTHLIL. So with this we end our chapter. So we have covered all the topics: the introduction part, history of enzymes, structure of enzyme, specific properties of enzymes, factors affecting enzyme action, mode of enzyme action, nomenclature of enzyme, and classification of enzyme. I hope you have understood all the topics being covered. For recall, you can always refer to my previous videos. Thank you so much.